My next guest is a music icon and one of the most recognized entertainers in the world. He commands a stage with an audience with a seasoned sparkle. He's given us so many of our favorite hits throughout the decades. And as much as we admire his sheer and unmatched talent, we equally admire his personal character and values offstage, too. As a husband, a grandpa, and all-around great family guy, Donny Osmond, welcome to Studio 5.
What an intro.
We are so thrilled to have you.
You said that just like I wrote it.
Listen, I won't tell anyone. I won't tell anyone.
Nice to see you.
Thanks for making time. Thanks for making time. It's good to see you. Today's visit comes with big news. You are celebrating the 3rd anniversary of your award-winning show, Donny, at Harrah's in Las Vegas. And today we can confirm you are extending that residency through June of 2025.
Caesars Entertainment and I have decided it's working. We're having fun. They love the show. I'm loving the show. The audiences are great. Let's keep going. So we've just extended it. That's the big news today.
The show is a show. I've seen it twice.
Yeah.
Mark and I went, then we had to bring back my parents.
Yeah.
Donny, it's hard to describe unless you've seen it, the way that stage comes to life.
You know, that's very interesting you should say that because, yeah, a show is a show is a show, right? No, there's something about this because it's 6 decades of show business, as you know, in 90 minutes. And it's just jam-packed. It starts really big and then gets bigger.
I've heard you say before, and I love this about you, this appreciation lens, you don't take a single audience for granted. And I have to think it's that connection with the audience that in part prompted this extension.
Well, the room itself at Harrah's is perfect for me because it's not too big, it's not too small, just intimate enough. Every seat is great. And someone told me something the other day after the show. It was best compliment ever because this was the goal. They said, I felt like I was in your living room for 90 minutes. And that's exactly what I wanted it to be like. So it's very personable. Probably one of my favorite parts of the show is what I call the request segment. I put all 65 albums on the screen. You remember this?
It's amazing
and
to do this.
The audience for 20 minutes, they can pick any song I've ever recorded in my entire life.
Yeah.
And so the show changes every night. And it's fun for us because it's different every night. And the audience gets what they want to hear.
And your band's just ready, you're just ready to pick up whatever anyone asks for.
I've got a great band, and the dancers, as you've seen, they're just like unbelievable.
I mean, I want to talk about the choreography and all that comes with that, but back to that kind of pick a song. Has there been a song that hasn't been selected yet that you would like to see an audience member shout out?
Quite a few.
Really?
Oh yeah, quite a few.
Because they go for their favorites.
Really deep album cuts, you know. It happened Saturday, this past Saturday. Somebody requested a song. I can't remember which one it was. Brooke, I don't even remember recording it. I don't even remember the song. They had to help me remember the song. It was funny.
But you sang it.
We sang it. Yeah, I got through it.
Well, you mentioned the dancers. I think I appreciate, if I were to pinpoint one thing, and it's hard, but just the overall like showmanship of this show. The choreography is just bananas. It's so fantastic. And there's the theatrics, like the pictures and the video. You don't see shows that are that comprehensive and that big anymore.
Really good point you're bringing up because I had over 300 dancers show up for audition, right, when we started this show. And I only needed 8. 90% of them were all capable of doing the show. Fantastic dancers. The key thing, the key element, am I enjoying watching them dance? And that's how I chose these. Every one of us up there, including myself and the band, they're a show in and of themselves because we're having such a great time. We love coming to work.
No matter where your eyes go, you feel that.
There's something all the time.
Bringing that light and that energy.
It's amazing because we're getting repeat, 3-peat, 4-peat business because people say, I got to see it again. I missed something.
That was me last night. I said to Mark, Donny's coming tomorrow. He's extending the show. He goes, we should go again. It's that good.
Well, let me know. I'll get you the best.
It's that good. I'm going to take you up on that.
Okay, call me.
My favorite part, I think, I'm saying I have 10 favorite parts, but I did love that you did the Mulan piece.
Oh, let's get down to business. Oh, and the lady who plays Mulan, her name is Mickey. She is amazing.
You do the whole song.
Oh, the whole thing.
Yeah.
And the Disney let me use the video, the whole bit.
Yeah.
And in fact, the guy in charge of the master video or film of Mulan came and saw the show. He said, that's the best production I've ever seen of Mulan.
It is.
So
it's a production.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Speaking of the energy that it takes, and for you and all of the dancers on stage to bring that night after night, speak to us about that stamina. Like, how do you bring it at that level consistently again and again?
Sometimes it's tough, Brooke, because you show up to the theater tired. Like when I was doing Joseph in the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. 8 shows a week, for 6 years, 2,000 shows. You're bound to be tired when you show up in the theater. But the most amazing thing happens. You experience it when you go live. It doesn't matter how tired you are. When the curtain goes up, the band starts, the lights hit you, the music begins, and that synergy from the audience, it's show business.
It kicks in.
Yeah, it's euphoric.
So when are tickets available for this extended run?
Right now.
Right now.
Right
They're
now.
going to fly.
Yeah.
They're going to fly. And we say extended, and it is a good, gracious period, but you're going to pack those seats like you do every night.
The audiences have been unbelievable. That's why I said Caesars Entertainment, who I work for, basically, they said, this is working. Let's keep it going. Why stop? You know, and when you're having that much fun, yes, Brooke, it's a lot of work.
Sure.
I mean, you've seen the show. I hit the pillow really hard every night.
I bet. I can't even imagine.
But when that show begins, it's like, let's do this. Let's go.
And because we claim you as ours here in Utah, I think sometimes it's easy for people to lose a tab, especially the younger generations, on just how global your reach is. You see audience members from all over the world that come just to see the show.
And all ages. That's what's interesting.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's like The Masked Singer. That opened a whole new audience for me. Dancing with the Stars, opening up a whole new audience. And especially when I go into Milan, I see some people say, that was you?
See, my kids know. Mom's friend, Donny. I have to name drop every now and then to my 9-year-old. You were on tour this summer. Before that, though, you cashed in on some really quality family time. There was a fishing trip.
Oh.
You had grandkids in the pool. I want to ask you, Donny, this chapter in life, what is the most rewarding part about being not just the dad, but the papa?
That's what they
I know,
most of them call it.
I know, the
You know,
Papa.
one of my names started out as Poopa. I stopped that one real fast.
Where did Bappa come from?
My son Jeremy, his children started that.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm Bappa, and my wife is Mamo. Bappa and Mamo. So the best part about it now is that I watch my sons and their beautiful wives raise their children. So we get grandpas and grandmas always say this, but it's so true. You get the best of everything. You know, you feed them full of sugar and then send them home. but when they come over to the swimming pool, or you take them on a fishing trip to Alaska, which I just did, and there's something about that. You think, how can I love grandchildren more than your children, but you just love them all. And last night we found out number 15 is on the way. And Brooke, we don't make girls in the Osmond family.
You're known for the boy chain.
But this is a girl.
There it goes, spreading the love.
Yep.
And speaking of love, you noted on your Instagram page a really big anniversary, 46 years for you and Debbie.
46 years, and they said it would never last.
What have you learned from 46 years of
Debbie's
marriage?
always right in everything.
Good job. Good job. Look at these throwbacks you shared.
Oh
they were so fun.
Yeah, that was the picture we took.
They were so
Our
fun.
wedding cake. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been 46 years. It's, you know, when you're having fun, marriage is hard, as you know. You know, it's difficult at times. But, you know, if you're selfless, it works. Because every decision I make, career-wise and everything, I always think, number one, how does it affect Debbie? Then how does it affect my children? Then how does it affect my grandchildren? Then how does it affect me? For instance, Debbie and I were going to take December off. It's been a long, hard year.
Sure.
And we promised each other nothing is going to get in the way. So I get a call from Andrew Lloyd Webber. And I put him on speakerphone, and he doesn't know Debbie's listening, so Debbie's sitting next to me. He said, how would you like to come back and do Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat? Oh. But this time, be the Pharaoh. You know, well, I was wandering along near the banks of the river. How would you like to do that part? I said, when? He said, December. I looked at Debbie, and she whispered to me, you can't turn that down. Yeah. So we're going to go to Scotland, and I'm going to be the Pharaoh in Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat.
I don't know how you do it all, but you do it so
I love what I do. I enjoy it.
You better, because we do. And so excited to confirm that Donny, that residency extended through next year. So get your tickets now. We'll link you over from our website.
Donny.com is where you can find. Yep.
Donny.com.
Donny.com.
And before we say goodbye, last time I was pregnant, you very passionately and effectively talked Mark and I out of a certain baby name. I don't know if you remember.
I don't recall this.
Yeah, well, it didn't land. So I'm just going to run this one past you. Okay? Just between you and me. Does that get the Donny approval?
Oh, I love that.
You do?
I'm not going to announce it, but...
No.
Oh, I love it.
Okay.
It's almost like a title of a song.
Oh, whew, I'm relieved.
That's a very sing-songy type of name.
So yes, we're okay on
it's
that one?
It's 100% with me, baby.
All right, Donny, we love you. Donny.com. We're going to hold him hostage to play a little game with us. We're going to flex the fact that music can set a mood when we come back and play DJ Donny.
This will be fun.
That's next. We are back with special guest Donny Osmond. You always bring it, friend. Thank you so much.
My pleasure.
Thank you. You're fluent in the language of music. You love music, and I know you believe that music can bring a vibe. It can bring a mood, right?
It is an international language.
There is a
No
power
barriers.
to that. So today we're playing a game we're calling DJ Donny.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to throw out a scenario, an everyday scenario. You give us your best recommendation for a song to suit the situation.
Okay.
I'm a mom on carpool duty, and some very grumpy kids climb into the minivan. What song do I cue up to change the attitudes?
We sang it before. Let's get down to business.
Boom, boom.
And forget the attitudes.
Okay. I was like, I think I know the words. You changed it on me. Okay, that's a good one. Next scenario. We are having some neighbors over to barbecue and say watch the BYU Cougars take on Wyoming this weekend.
Go, 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 Joes, if you know what they say.
That was it. I love it.
Or go, 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 Cougars, you know. That's everybody
right.
at the Y just hates me
No,
now,
no,
right?
no. They
I mean, at the
claim
U, at the U, they
know
hate me.
There you go, probably. All right, final one. My spouse and I have been a little snappy at each other. What song do I turn on to improve the mood? I kept that PG.
There's a song on my new album.
I have your new
The
album.
way you love.
Yes, yes, yes.
The way you touch.
There it is.
The way you give of yourself just a bit too much.
Donny Osmond, everybody. I didn't even mean to make you sing, but I'm so glad that happened.
Yeah, that's the song that comes to mind.
Thank you very much. Well, Donny here announcing that he is extending his residency at Harrah's in Las Vegas. Get your tickets now, Donny.com. They will fly. We really sincerely appreciate you, admire you. Thanks for the gift.
Thank you, and all the best.
Thank you very much.
Baby with the cool name.
Thank you.
We won't say a
Donny
word.
approved. Donny approved.